Hey, hey, hey. Cooking with your girl, Judy. Listen, today, y'all, I'm going to show y'all how I make fried onion rings. The crisp, best fried onion rings ever. Okay? You'll need 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce, and you're going to whip it together. Okay, after you have beat it together like this, you're going to put it to the side. And grab you out 2 onions, 2 large Vidalia onions. You're going to cut them about 1/2 inch. You're going to pull them apart and be real gentle with them. You don't want to break them. Like I broke that one. It's okay. Okay. Now you're going to put them in the buttermilk, the egg, and the hot sauce. Okay, you're going to make sure that your onion rings are submerged down in your buttermilk. And you're going to put them away for about an hour. I always put mine in the refrigerator for about an hour. Okay, I'm going to wrap it with saran wrap and put them in the refrigerator for about an hour. Okay, now you're going to mix up the powder or the cornmeal and flour. And let these soak for a minute, for about an hour, and I'll be right back. Okay, next you'll get 1½ cup of flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, 1/2 cup of cornstarch, 1½ teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Then you're going to whisk it together. Okay, then we're going to wait about 55 more minutes before the onion rings come out of the refrigerator. Remember, we're going to let them sit in there for an hour. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're getting ready to make the sauce for the onion rings. And we'll need about 1/2 cup of mayo, 1/2 cup of sriracha ketchup, about a teaspoon of mustard, teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of onion powder. Mix it up. And you can keep it in the refrigerator for 3 days. Okay, I'll be back with the onion rings. Okay, we're going to take the powdered mixture and add about a cup and a half of the powdered mixture on this side. Well, a little bit more. Okay. Then I'm going to take about 1/2 of a cup of Modelo beer and add it to this part over here. And I'm going to mix it up. Okay, then I'm going to add about another 1/2 cup. And I'm going to add a cup until I get it like in a pancake consistency. I don't want it too thin, and I don't want it too thick. Okay? Okay, I've got my dredging stations ready here. And the milk, buttermilk and the egg help the skin of the onion tender up. And I'm going to start it in the flour mixture. I'm going to lightly coat it. I'm going to drop it over in the beer batter. Then I'm going to let it drip off. Well, there you go. We're going to let it drip off. Well, I can't seem to hold on to it. Okay, there we go. Let it drip off. And with the skewer, because this spoon don't seem to want to work, I'm going to drop it back over in the flour. I'm going to lightly coat it. And I'm reaching in and get it and knock the flour off. Then I'm going to put it on a pan over here. I'm going to do about 3 more. Drop it in the flour. Lightly coat it. Then I'm going to drop it in the beer batter. Then I'm going to let it drip off. Drop it back over in the powder batter. Then I'm going to knock some of that flour off. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to go away and batter them into the flour. Out of the flour, knock the flour off, over into the beer batter. Then we're going to let some of that batter drop off. Back into the flour. Then we're going to shake some of that flour off. I'm going to put them over on the pan. Okay, now let me go away and do the rest of them, and then I'll come back when I drop them in the fryer. Okay, now we're going to drop them into the fryer, 350 degrees. Trying not to overcrowd the pan. Gonna let them cook on one side for about 35-40 seconds, and then we're gonna flip them over and let them cook another 35 or 40 seconds. Okay, then we're gonna flip them over. Now we're going to let them cool on the rack back here. And I'm going to drop the rest of them. And I'll be back to let you see what they look like.